To Dr. Yolanda Lawson, the 124th President of the National Medical Association, my fellow NMA members and friends, giving honor first to God and a thanks to my wonderful wife, Mrs. Jim Maxey, and my family. I'm extremely humbled, honored, and grateful to receive this award from my cherished NMA, the collective voice of African American physicians. I was inspired as a medical student at Howard University when, for the first time in my life, I saw Black professors like Drs. Booker, LaFall, and Comp, to name a few. They influenced my mission, which was further guided by Dr. Richard Williams and Dr. Gerald D. Thompson. Training from Howard University and Harlem Hospital set me up to become the personal physician of an African president of a nation, which allowed me to set up a national dialysis program, followed by programs in Los Angeles, Guam, and Puerto Rico. I was blessed to become the 104th president of the NMA, which included me seeing more about the pervasive health disparities of the United States. I am now a primary care doctor, enjoying conversations and interaction with my patients, as well as my weekly broadcast of the Black Health Trust made to teach us about health disparities. I love every minute and look forward to each minute that God gives me to serve. Thank you for this award from my cherished NMA.
Hello, my name is Dr. Fatima Cody Stanford. I'm an obesity medicine physician scientist at Massachusetts General Hospital, an associate professor of medicine and pediatrics at Harvard Medical School, and I am indeed thankful to be selected as the 2024 Meritorious Award winner for the National Medical Association. The honor is truly mine. Why, you might ask? Because I recognize the place and space of the NMA, recognizing Black physicians for our contributions, standing up for our rights, recognizing that Black patients indeed do matter. We've always mattered. We will continue to matter. As someone who's decided to care for patients that have been overlooked, shattered, abused, particularly those that happen to carry excess weight, another layer of discrimination, particularly for those of us that are Black women, the group known to have the highest rates of obesity here in this country, I can tell you that this is something that is germane to my essence of who I am and why I indeed do care. I believe that God put me in this place to do this work, and I strive to do this work so much that no person living, no person dead, and no person yet to be born could do it any better. This is taken from the words of Dr. Benjamin Elijah Mays, the famous educator and orator named for the high school that I went to in Atlanta, Georgia, my home, and really derived all of the essence of who I am and how I act in medicine. I give thanks to Dr. Yolanda Lawson for all of the leaders of the NMA who have guided me to where I am, growing up in Atlanta. Being in the zip code where there are more Black doctors per capita than anywhere in the world has led me to where I am. And I continue to give back. And I'm so thankful for you for recognizing me for this work. I can tell you, I will strive to do whatever it takes to make a place and space for those coming behind me. Thank you, and thank you to the God Almighty who's led me to be here. I give thanks.
Melvin W. Williams, immediate past president of the Medical Chirurgical Society of the District of Columbia. I am honored on behalf of Mrs. Nadine Jernette Davis to receive this Distinguished Service Award for Dr. Jackson L. Davis III, Brigadier General, retired, posthumously. Dr. Davis, until his transition, was a stalwart and a stanchion to the NMA, Region 2, and the Medical Chirurgical Society of the District of Columbia, a local affiliate of the NMA. Dr. Davis was an exemplar for our organization, and he has left a void that will not be filled for some time. We will forever miss Dr. Davis and always remember him and his persona. Thank you.
I want to thank the W. Montague Cobb National Medical Association Health Institute, the Cobb Institute, for this wonderful recognition, the Cobb Lifetime Achievement Award. It is indeed an honor to have my name selected to join other past distinguished awardees, individuals who have been and are my role models, mentors, and friends, all leaders, groundbreakers, and change makers. I've had the privilege to work with others to educate, train, nurture, guide, and learn from some of the most remarkable talent in the biomedical sciences. From alums of the Commonwealth Fund and Joseph Henry Fellowships in Minority Health Policy, to participants in BSCP, to high school students in Project Success, and medical students in the HMS Visiting Research Internship Program. Thank you to these bright lights, younger individuals who will over time lead the way. Thank you for allowing me to join in your career journey. And again, thank you to the Cobb Institute for your acknowledgement of me and this important work that I do with others. Thank you.
It is an honor for me to be bestowed the Cobb Lecturer Award from the W. Montague Cobb NMA Health Institute and the National Medical Association. When the NMA House of Delegates voted to establish the Institute, our vision was to have an organization that would work in concert with the National Medical Association for the benefit of Black doctors and the patients that they serve. This is the 20th anniversary of the Cobb Institute, and I am proud to see the work of the Institute and the partnerships with the National Medical Association. Being named the W. Montague Cobb Lecturer is of special meaning and importance to me. You see, I first met with Dr. Cobb when I was a first-year medical student at Harvard Medical School. He was a larger-than-life figure to me and quickly became one of my heroes. Much of his talk when he visited Harvard centered on his PhD in anthropology. It was clear that obtaining a PhD was pivotal in his life. And so, in the tradition of Dr. Cobb, I decided to pursue a PhD in addition to my MD. Dr. Cobb's example cemented my decision. So fast forward to 2004, when we founded the Institute, I was Speaker of the House of Delegates of the NMA. I was asked, what should we name the new institute? For me, it was an easy answer. W. Montague Cobb. Physician, scientist, educator, and activist, Dr. W. Montague Cobb. He is an example to all of us, and I am proud to receive this award, ever linking me to his name. Thank you.
Good evening. It's a seminal honor to be named the 2024 Cato Lorenzen Lifetime Research Award recipient. I want to thank the committee, the Cobb Institute, and the NMA for this honor. I clearly wouldn't be here without the support of my colleagues and my family, and I thank them as well for all their contributions to any success that I've had. In addition, I want to thank those numerous African-American physicians, men and women, who've come before me, who've laid the groundwork, who've set the example, who've paved the way for people like myself to have a chance to not only serve in positions of leadership, but most importantly, train and care for patients who've suffered from cancer. Thank you again for this honor, and enjoy the rest of the meeting and dinner.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Jasmine Weiss, and I want to say thank you to the National Medical Association for choosing me as one of the recipients for the Top Healthcare Professionals Under 40 Award. I'm excited as a pediatrician caring for children and as a physician researcher helping to explore the impact of HBCUs on the medical education pathway. And as the founder of Black Med Connect and the BMed podcast, I like to share with students that we always must remember to dream without limits, because we are the ones that are going to move our dreams along and keep pressing forward to ultimately care for the communities that we love and that we serve daily. So thank you again for this wonderful award, and I'm delighted to be a part of such a wonderful, dynamic group of individuals. Bye.
Thank you for this wonderful honor. My first NMA meeting was as a medical student in 2015. I re-engaged during the pandemic when I had the extreme privilege of collaborating with former NMA President Dr. Leon McDougall to bring attention to the vast disparities in COVID-19. Engagement during this time led to some reflections which I submitted. I want to read an excerpt from the op-ed. I have the luxury of standing on the shoulders of giants, the African-American physicians that came before me. America's first Black physician, Dr. James McCune Smith, had to leave America to obtain his medical degree in 1836. At that time, the AMA did not accept Black physicians. It would be nearly another 60 years in 1895 when a group of African-American physicians would co-found the NMA. I recognize, despite the challenges that I face as an African-American physician, I am a doctor because of those who came before me. Yet, here I am in the middle of a pandemic, and I am completely disconnected from the organizations that supported and advocated for Black doctors in America. The NMA has been a beacon and source of hope among Black and brown physicians for over a century. And to be recognized by such a trailblazing organization is a great honor. I must thank my mentors, as well as my family, friends, and mentees that all serve as my support system. Thank you.
Hello from the beautiful state of Minnesota. My name is Buki Akingbola, and I would like to take this time to say thank you to the National Medical Association for this award acknowledging my work in the graduate medical education space. This award is a reflection of our collective efforts to continue to support and champion minority trainees as they navigate medical training. As many people in this room went through and hopefully still remember, the path through medicine is long and there are many systemic and structural barriers in place that make this road particularly arduous for minority trainees. It's vitally important that we continue to use our voices and our advocacy efforts to advocate for change to the medical training process and the dismantling of the barriers for minority trainees. I would like to take the time to thank my mentors, my husband, my family, and my friends for your unwavering and ongoing support of me, not only as I use my extra time to navigate and get through medical training myself, but also my free time with the advocacy efforts that I continue to hold near and dear to my heart. To end with a quote, the great John Lewis once and often said, "If not us, then who? If not now, then when?" This is a question we must continue to ask ourselves. Thank you.
It is such an honor to be awarded by the NMA as one of their top physicians under 40. There is truly something special in receiving an award from the community that not only acted as an inspiration in my formative years, but supported and guided me as a trainee. If my younger self could see how far we'd go, from humble beginnings in the Bronx to now being honored by the oldest national organization that represents African American physicians and patients, she would be in awe. I would not be here without God, my family, my husband, and my mentors. I am especially thankful to my mom, Dr. Fonju, who paved the way, and my father, who underscored the significance of serving our community. I accept this award today humbled, to be recognized for leaning into the work and serving those I am most passionate about. Use this as a reminder that it is okay to be yourself, and nothing in this world is too far from your reach. Thank you.
Through the hustle of medicine, one can forget to stop and notice the accomplishments. It's easy to do when one is passionate and love what they're doing. Thank you, NMA, specifically the post-grad section, for this pause. It is truly an honor to be nominated and to receive this award. Luckily, I'm not an island, and I'd like to take this time to thank my family for their constant prayers and encouragement. To my friends and loved ones, some of which are no longer with me, I would like to thank you for talking me off the quitting medicine ledge, for encouraging me, and for seeing the potential that I didn't see in myself. Lastly, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank God, because without Him, I wouldn't be where I am today. Thank you so much again for this honor.
Hi, I'm Dr. Colette Brown Graham, board member and former president of T. Leroy Jefferson Medical Society. On behalf of the Society, we are deeply honored to receive the Large Society of the Year Award from the National Medical Association. This recognition is a testament to our dedication to serving over 5,000 community members annually through programs that foster health, wellness, and medical careers. Our health and wellness initiatives, career exploration, mentoring, and scholarships are just a few examples of our commitment to improving lives. Additionally, we are so proud of our efforts to serve and grow our memberships. Thank you for this incredible honor.
It's an incredible honor to accept the Small Local Society of the Year Award on behalf of the Medical Society of Eastern Pennsylvania. This recognition reflects the hard work, dedication, and passion of every member of our society who strives daily to improve healthcare in Philadelphia and the surrounding area. We're grateful to the NMA for its leadership and acknowledgement of the impact of our growing society. This award energizes us to continue our work cultivating a robust and supportive community of Black physicians who work every day to advance health equity and serve with compassion and excellence. Thank you again for this honor.